Hi guys, I'm 39 weeks and 4 days today. I'll start off with, it was Wednesday morning, I guess, at 1:30 in the morning. I got woken up by, like stomach pains. So I got out of bed and I was sitting on the birthing ball. I got a couple contractions and they were like pretty painful, so I decided to start timing them. So I was up for like an hour and a half timing them, and they started out being pretty consistently 10 minutes apart, and you know, felt kind of intense, like not intense compared to what they're going to be, but intense compared to the other ones that I was feeling, because as the night went on, they got a lot more mild and a lot more irregular. So I went back to bed maybe at 3 something, and then got woken up again around 4:30 by a contraction again. So I decided to get up and start timing again. But I didn't even like get to time them that time that I woke up, because they were just way too irregular and not strong at all, like the first ones were. So then Rory went to work and I went back to bed and slept until, I don't know, 9 or 10 in the morning. And then all day Wednesday, from the time I woke up, I only got like maybe 2 or 3 contractions, like almost the whole day, and they weren't strong or anything like that. Then Wednesday night, today's only Thursday, so yesterday night, I got 2 contractions that had some like back pain with it. And I would get the contraction and my lower back would start aching. But then the contraction would stop, but the achiness stayed there. So, but I only got 2 of them. So I went to bed last night and got woken up. I woke up a lot like usual, just to switch sides and go pee and everything, but I got woken up twice throughout the night with stomach pains like I did the night before, but I just like decided to ignore them and go back to sleep, not even worry about timing them. I figured, you know, if it was anything worth paying attention to, they would get stronger and I wouldn't be able to sleep through it. And of course I was able to go back to sleep, woke up this morning, and nothing's been happening all day. So, moral of the story, I guess, these contractions, like, I know that they're real. There's like no mistaking that, but they're just really inconsistent, like both in like the intensity of them as well as how far apart they are. So I don't think I'm thinking honestly it's going to be like maybe a couple days, hopefully, because like I said, I know the contractions are real, but I'm not progressing, I guess. Like they don't seem to be getting closer together and getting consistently stronger. So yeah, I think definitely my body is getting ready, but I'm not there yet. So honestly, I've been a little bit impatient, just because I've been waiting for them to pick up, and it's like doesn't seem to be happening. But today, well, I guess it was last night when I decided to ignore those two that woke me up, and then also today, I've just kind of had like a change of mindset, I guess. I just feel like, yes, I'm impatient, but you know what? It's going to happen, like, regardless. It's inevitable. So I'm not just going to sit here and drive myself crazy obsessing over it, because honestly, it's enough to drive you crazy. So I'm just going to go about my days, and you know, maybe he's just waiting for my mom to get here, because she works, well, today, but she's almost off, and then she works tomorrow, and then after that she's going to be here. So yeah, I think he's just waiting for her to get here. So that's like the only pregnancy update kind of stuff I have for you guys. So I'm just going to kind of talk about a few things that I've done to, you know, be ready for labor and postpartum. Like nothing big, but just, you know, I thought it was interesting to let you guys know. So the first thing is I have been sleeping on one of our spare crib sheets, because like the fitted crib sheet, because they are like they have that waterproof underlayer that's plastic. So I just put that sheet on over our mattress, and then I put our fitted crib sheet over the top. And so I've been sleeping on it in case my water breaks when I'm in bed, because I know that I know that water breaking as the first sign of labor isn't like totally common, but I know that when it does, it's common for you to be like getting up out of bed or something and notice it. So that way, you know, I won't have to worry about ripping all the bedding off and everything before we go to the hospital, and then like getting our mattress wet. And anyway, it's just, I guess, a precaution that I've been taking. Also, I bought popsicles, and they are in our freezer for when I'm like really starting to be in active labor. I'm not going to be eating like really throughout my labor. I for sure won't be eating from the point that I'm in the hospital. But I do want to give myself energy. So in Lamaze, she said that, excuse me, 2 really good things to eat while you're in like early labor are popsicles and toast with jam, but no butter. Because anyway, she said like a lot of times, you know, moms will know that they're not going to get to eat when they get to the hospital, and the reason for that is basically if you end up needing a C-section, they don't want, you know, they want your stomach empty. So anyway, and also she said, so basically she said that like women going into labor know they're not going to eat, so usually they'll like, you know, kind of not binge eat, but like get like their last meal or whatever. And a lot of times they'll end up throwing that up if it's too heavy. So they recommend that you just kind of stick to, you know, liquids and stuff that is going to settle well. So I'm like totally rambling. But anyway, so I got popsicles so that, you know, I won't necessarily be eating during my labor, like a meal, but I'll still be getting like energy in. And then I'm planning on drinking water throughout my whole labor. Another thing I'm doing is I am shaving like my legs and everything. Like, I'm trying to every day, and I'm washing my hair every day. And that might seem silly, but usually I don't wash my hair every time I take a shower. I wash my hair like every 2 days because I'm just trying to grow it. So, yeah. But I don't want to end up going into labor on an off day where I don't wash my hair or I don't shave, and then who knows how long my labor is going to last, and I don't want to feel like all yucky and greasy, like, you know, in the hospital. I know I'm going to take a shower like after I give birth and everything, but like I said, who knows how long my labor is going to be, so I just want to feel fresh. So yeah, so I've just been washing my hair every day and trying to shave every day, because I'm not going to worry about shaving in the hospital. I've seen before, like in hospital bag videos where people pack razors. That's way too much work to do, in my opinion, after you have a baby. So I'm just, you know, going to worry about that before he's here, so that I don't have to worry about it right away after I have him. So for postpartum, some things that I've done to get ready. I've made some padsicles, that they call them. I saw it on Pinterest, and they're supposed to feel really good when you get home from the hospital. So basically, I've just taken a maxi pad. I've made 5 of them. So you spread aloe vera on it, and then like pour some witch hazel on it, and then you wrap them up in foil and stick them in the freezer. I should show you what they look like, actually. So yeah, it's just like the most jumbo maxi pad I've ever seen, and it has aloe vera on it and witch hazel, and stuck them in the freezer. So they're like super cold, and the coldness, I guess, feels really good after you've had a baby. Just helps soothe down there if you're sore and like burning. And then the witch hazel and aloe vera have like healing elements to them. So I've made, like I said, 5 of those. And then if I use them and like them and want more, they're like easy enough. I'll just make more. And then I've also prepared freezer meals. I think I have about 8, and all of them I prepared them like ahead of time and like to eat, and we've tried them to make sure that we liked them all before I made the actual freezer meal one. So I've tasted all of them, and Rory and I like them all. And then I you know, just prepared like these meals, and most of them are crock pot meals. A couple of them are like kind of pasta dishes that you just would stick in the oven. So that way I won't be using them like right away after I have him, because you know, my family will be here, so my mom can cook for us. But you know, when it's just me and Rory here and I just need something easy, I'll have those. And then the last thing is I have a bunch of paper plates, so that, you know, in the first couple weeks and while we have company and we're just adjusting, I won't have to worry about like doing all of our dishes, especially, you know, when we have company and all our families here. So yeah, just trying to make life, I guess, a little bit on the easy side for myself for when we get home from the hospital. So that's like my little list of to do things that I got done that I wanted to have prepared. So yeah, that's everything I wanted to talk about this week, and I will show you my 39-week and 4-day belly. So thanks for watching. Hopefully I won't be making a 40-week update. But if I'm still here and pregnant, then I will see you for that. Otherwise, I'm going to post like my labor story. Wish me luck and pray for me that this baby comes out and that we have a safe and healthy labor and delivery. Bye, guys.